Good morning friends, I hope you enjoy this week's video. I've just been documenting my ordinary days, trying to slow down and enjoy the simple things in life, but I also do have some ups and downs along the way. My goal used to be to achieve the perfect mental health, though my therapist recently shared the revelation with me that it doesn't actually exist. We can't be happy all the time, and that's okay. I also want to thank HelloFresh, who are very kindly sponsoring today's video. You can visit my link to save 6% off your first box, as well as 20% off the next 2 months, and also receive some free gifts. I hope you find some peace here, and I'll see you next time. It's March, which means I will soon be travelling, and while I'm so excited, I think there is just a bit of extra stress that comes with just figuring out where you'll go and what you'll do. I don't typically set big goals every month, but this feels like a good time to work on a few things before I go, just because I want to set myself up for success and I want to enjoy my time away. As always, I've been figuring things out in my little book. It just makes everything in my mind make sense, and it really stops me from getting overwhelmed. Of course, if you do become overwhelmed, there is a reason for that, and it can be a good signal from your body that you need to address some stuff, but I think I'm typically a bit more sensitive to stress, and it's fine. It's a beautiful day and I do feel like spring is here. It seems to have come so early this year. I've been feeling like it's spring all of February, even though when you Google when does spring begin, it's not in February at all. I would rather go off the environment than a Google search, because I can hear the birds singing, I can see the flowers blooming, and the days are getting longer. So I conclude spring is here. In this video, I just want to show that everyday moments can be special. If you're feeling like you're in a stagnant period of your life, but you are unable to change your environment, then just switching your perspective can be so powerful. I'm now being more considerate about the way I view everyday life, and I think there are a few limiting factors I placed on myself, and I told myself I cannot change in my old environment, and I just think that's simply not true. Of course, a new environment makes it easier to build better habits, but you have to have some accountability, you know? I hate to be the one to say it, but it's true. So yeah, I'm focusing on appreciating every little moment of life. Waking up and feeling really groggy, brushing my teeth, choosing what socks to wear in the morning, just taking my time to sit with every thought and not push things away, because that is how I get overwhelmed. And also just trying to go on a walk every day, especially in the morning, just some fresh air, some sunlight. It really sets you up for a beautiful day, and I've been trying to not wear my headphones and not text anyone on my phone, not listen to music or a podcast, just go on a walk and look at the trees, listen to the birds. It's just such a wonderful feeling. There are so many worlds unlike your own. I used to feel like time was passing me by so fast, but I don't think it was time really. I think it was the way I was spending it, and the longer you go on your phone or working without taking a break, the faster time will pass you by, and I want to just appreciate every day. That is what we'll do.
Se può sapere dove c'è.
I just feel so frustrated with myself for feeling this way, even though I'm only a human. My standards are a bit too high, I think. I'm very self-critical and hyper-aware of what I'm feeling and what I'm saying and how I'm acting and how that will be perceived, and I think I just need to stop being afraid of what people will think. I can't film right now. I feel so bad. Hello friends, I just wanted to say thank you to HelloFresh for sponsoring today's video. Tonight I chose to make this delicious veggie peanut noodle stir fry for my parents and I. Here I am showing off all of my other HelloFresh recipes. We've actually been subscribed for a long time, so it was really exciting to hear from the brand. I really enjoy cooking these recipes and I find that they're so easy to follow. The ingredients are always fresh and delivered in the right amounts. I also really admire their mission for reducing food waste and lowering our impact on the environment. They also offset 100% of their direct carbon emissions, which I was very happy to hear. This is actually one of the quick 20-minute recipes, which are especially useful for when you've been working all day and just cannot decide what to eat. I'm a vegetarian, my mum is a pescatarian, and my dad is trying to eat less meat, so it's really nice to just cook one big veggie meal for all of us to enjoy. I think it also pushes me to try new dishes and expand my palette, since it takes away the stress of finding recipes and shopping for all of the ingredients. And of course, we keep all the recipe cards after and reuse them, so even on the days we don't have a meal kit, we are technically eating HelloFresh meals. If you want to give HelloFresh a try, you can use my code leahmegan or scan the QR code on the screen or visit the link in the description. You'll get 60% off your first box, as well as 20% off the next 2 months and some free gifts as well. Thanks again to HelloFresh for sponsoring this video.
Delicious.
Vad nice det.
Lekker. Ha.
Last night I fell asleep with my makeup on. I think I'm just really exhausted because I'm sick again. Like 2 weeks after recovering from COVID, I am ill and it just makes me so sleepy. I have therapy in half an hour. I have therapy on Tuesdays, so I'm looking forward to that. I really like this therapist. She's amazing and she's so attentive. In the past, I think I felt like they didn't really remember things about me as well and like would ask me the same stuff again or kind of go in a direction I wasn't interested in. But this therapist is literally the best therapist I've ever had, and she's just always leaves me feeling so much better and grounded and just mindful. It's great. So I don't have time to go on a walk. I'm gonna have breakfast, which is 3 chocolate Weetabix because 2 is just not enough, and I'm gonna put some oat milk on here and make a coffee. Those are the vibes. Look at my cute little bowl. I love it. Do you like your Weetabix like crunchy or soggy? Because I like it to be pretty soggy with a few crunchy bits. You know what I mean? I don't know if everyone has these chocolate Weetabix. When I was little, I used to eat it microwaved. That was yummy too. This is a top tier breakfast. I used to have it all the time in uni, but because Weetabix is kind of expensive, I would start buying the 72 mega family pack for like £7, but then they didn't do that in chocolate, so eventually I stopped eating them. But I've got my chocolate Weetabix now. I'm gonna eat this, watch a Michelle Choi video, and then I think I will go sit in the morning sun, make a coffee and go do my therapy. That sounds like a great morning. Sorry, I feel so out of it. I'm like half asleep and I woke up and I looked in the mirror and I was like, whoa, why do I look so nice this morning? And it's like I still had all my makeup on. And then I realised and I was like, oh. So I went and scrubbed my face very intently. Got the pink Crocs. It's such a beautiful day.
Theory, which radius every time you have to open it, so we renovated by replacing the 2 rectangular white sinks with glass faucets, which should be white for dailies and houses with.
Got my journal and my coffee, so It's therapy time. I'll be back. Hello, I'm on the floor, post-therapy. My coffee has barely survived. It was so good today. I always try and journal after, but I wanted to talk as well, just about everything while it's fresh in my mind. We talked a lot about, I guess, just my life so far, especially university and figuring out where I want to go next and who I want to be, I suppose. The main thing I wanted to share was about letting go of this identity you have built for yourself that could be holding you back. I guess some people call it your ego as well. I quite often put myself in a box and I tell myself what I can and can't do, and I guess this is the same as limiting beliefs. Even going back to when I was in school and people would disapprove of pursuing art or say that it's not something you can get a job in, so why bother and stuff like that, and I still have held on to those ideas even though they were never mine to begin with, and I've internalized them and attached them to myself and I just have put barriers in place that aren't actually there. I've convinced myself that a few things I want to do aren't possible. We also talked about just letting yourself be in the moment, not focusing so much on the details of every moment being perfect, or what am I going to do next, or what am I going to do tomorrow. Let yourself live in the present, in the now. Enjoy it. Don't worry too much about where you will go or what you will do in the future, because you're not in the future, you're now. I think everything we need is already in us. I always feel most comforted when I'm just with myself. You know, I've become much more comfortable sitting with feeling sad or depressed, anxious. I'm trying to figure out every day what kind of motivates me as a person, what makes me feel certain ways, and what am I doing in my life that could perhaps keep me in the mud? Like, what are my habits that perhaps don't really serve me? Good morning. It is another day. It's a beautiful day actually, and I'm about to go on a little walk alone. I've never been on this walk alone before, and it's quite secluded. It's along this coastal path, and honestly it might get a little spooky at times, but I'm trying to just be more open to doing new things alone and not just sticking to the same old stuff. There is a wonderful cafe midway through the walk, and I also have been wanting to film a little video for Instagram. This brand called Hollyland, they sent me one of their mic sets for free to try out, and I'm making an Instagram video to thank them, but I also just wanted to show it here. It's just a tiny cute little mic set. It comes with clips, magnets, and even like a necklace you can wear it on, so it's going to be especially handy when I'm traveling and I'm in a street and I don't want to be talking to the camera. I can be like because I'm kind of awkward. Yeah, I'm very excited. So those are the plans today, just trying to get some work done before I go away for a long time. It's so exciting though. I'm like so excited to make videos and show you, and I feel like I'm gonna learn so much and grow so much just being away for that long, especially since I'll be alone for a whole month basically. So yeah, it's gonna be so good, and I don't know, I'm in high spirits today. Like, the sun is out, I've been to the gym, I've just had a pain au chocolat and a Vietnamese iced coffee, but I use decaf, so like none of the anxiety. Good vibes, you know? Good vibes. Anyway, I'm gonna keep working, but I will be back when we go on our walk, and I'm gonna interview some sheep. Normally when I go on that walk with my friends, I feel bad to keep stopping to film like sheep and stuff, so this time I will spend a long time just admiring them. They are kind of smelly though. Good vibes. Good vibes. Hello, do you see my cute little mic? I'm wearing the necklace attachment, and I might have to put the dead cat on because it's quite windy today, but I'm in a beautiful place. Trees. There is literally a sheep right there, so yeah, it's a beautiful day and I'm feeling really happy and The cafe I was going to visit is shut, so For lunch today I have okonetto, which is a bit sad, but it's okay. I'm still really glad I came. I got to go outside, get some work done. It's so beautiful today, so it was success. And now I get ice cream for lunch, which is like a childhood dream. I hope you enjoyed today's video, and I'll see you next time.